This is a switched-on demonstration on the use of our online program for new students. This is our login page, the name of the student, and the password, which you cannot see. Each student has their own username and their own password so that they can access their profile. Now, this is the home page. It has assignments, courses, learn, message, help, sign out, and the name of the student, and a little arrow should they wish to change their password. We are now in the Learn section because that's what students do. And under Learn, we have assignments and courses. These are the courses and the assignments that the student is on at present. Algebra 1, here's a lesson that's due, a performance task, a quiz, and special projects in that order. The student's also working on Bible and Bible interpretation. There are lessons, chemistry, lessons, a project, an experiment, Christian faith and living, and a host of other subjects. So let's go to algebra. Let's assume that this student will start algebra as soon as they come home. This is grade 9 work, and to start the lesson, all the student has to do is to click the arrow on the right, and within a few seconds, the lesson will open up. Now, in this lesson, there is a series of videos, lots of information that the student needs to read, lots of activities, for example, a vocab arcade that tests vocabulary and understanding, more videos with master teachers, and more text. I'm going to play the first video, but I will not play the video sound. You will just see the master teacher. So, this is the master teacher coming up, and she starts to teach. I will pause it at that point and just forward it so that you have a look at the master teacher busy teaching some content. As you can see, it's a very short video, so students can go forward and backwards. And of course, the computer uses the screen so that the student can see everything that the teacher is teaching. The student can also see the transcript. Everything she's taught, they can see it at the bottom. The student can make notes on the side if they wanted to. The student could print the notes. They could find out the different meanings of words. They could translate the text into different languages. And they could also ask the text to speak to them, which you'll see in another video presentation. However, at the end of each lesson, very importantly, after all the videos and all the teaching and all the fun activities, will be a set of questions. The student will click, yes, I'd like to work on the questions. And for this lesson, there are a total of 13 questions. The student attempts each question, as you can see, turns it in, and immediately the system marks the student's attempts and returns a score. Should a student get less than 80%, they have 2 more opportunities to go back and master the lesson. Should a student get over 80%, then they automatically progress to the next lesson. Very simple, as you can see, lovely interface. Now let's look at the courses. So at any stage, a student can click course and see exactly where they are. Algebra 1, current score, score to date, how much have I completed for the year. I'm actually behind, as you can see, and click that arrow, which will show the student the work for the entire year. There are a total of 13 units for algebra, and each unit has between 9 and 15 lessons, and a student can see exactly where they are, which is the process for each course. So we've looked at assignments, courses, then there's a messaging system. The student can message the teachers, and the teachers can message the students, so there's communication all the time, and help can be asked for as well. Finally, there's a help button. Should a student forget how the messaging works, well, it is right here. If they forget how the Learn page works, it's all right here, and they can have a look at it. So you can see, very simple. Most importantly, the Learn button takes you to assignments and courses, and the student can start working immediately. So, at the end of the day, all the student has to do is sign out, and they're now off the program. Nobody else can sign in. The student, should there be homework, if the student's sick or for some reason cannot get to school, the student can sign in from any computer, anywhere in the world, on the switched on URL and continue their work unhindered. Thank you for watching.